Ever feel like there's just not enough time in the day to get everything done?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like you're constantly chasing your tail?
Always.
Well, today we're diving into a story about a company that found a way to break free from that.
Sounds intriguing.
It's DeLorenzo Property, a real estate agency that figured out how to work smarter, not harder, using automation.
Automation.
Yeah,
Isn't that like just for big companies with tons of resources?
that's what I thought too. But DeLorenzo proves it can be a game changer even for smaller businesses.
Okay, I'm listening.
So our sources for this deep dive show that real estate is full of tasks that just eat up your time.
Oh, I can imagine.
Think paperwork, data entry, all that fun stuff.
Oh, the drudgery.
And DeLorenzo was feeling the pain.
Yeah, we've all been there. So how did they escape the black hole of busy work?
They brought in Aire Solutions.
Aire Solutions?
They're the automation wizards. They gave DeLorenzo a bunch of tools to tackle those time-sucking tasks.
So, like, what kind of tools are we talking about here?
Things like CRM integration, marketing automation, you name it.
Okay, but it's not just about having the tools, right? It's about using them effectively.
Exactly. And that's where Aire Solutions really shines.
Mhm.
They didn't just hand DeLorenzo a generic package.
They took the time to understand their specific needs and challenges.
Right. They customized the solutions to fit DeLorenzo like a glove.
That makes a lot more sense. So can you give me an example of how this all worked in practice?
Sure. Think about property listings. Before, they had to manually enter every single detail.
Photos, descriptions, prices.
The whole 9 yards. Talk about a time suck.
Yeah, I bet. So what changed?
Aire Solutions automated the entire process.
Wow, so they could get their listings out there much faster.
Exactly. And reach a wider audience across multiple platforms.
Smart. So what did DeLorenzo do with all this extra time?
That's the best part. John, their director, told us they were finally free to focus on the things that really mattered.
Like what?
Building relationships with clients, working on strategy, basically moving the business forward.
Makes sense. You know, we all want more time for that kind of stuff, right?
Absolutely. But it wasn't just about time savings. Our sources also highlight the impact on their finances.
Oh, how so?
Well, they used to spend hours every week reconciling transactions, trying to get a handle on their cash flow.
That sounds painful.
It was. Aire Solutions came in and set up a system to automatically categorize expenses.
So they could actually see where their money was going.
Exactly. They had real-time reports, clear insights, no more guesswork.
That's huge. They could make much better decisions.
Right, exactly. Identify areas to cut costs, opportunities for investment, the whole shebang.
I'm starting to see why this is such a big deal. But let's talk results. Did DeLorenzo actually see improvements?
Oh yeah, big time. Our sources report a significant increase in productivity and efficiency.
Like, how much are we talking?
They cut the time spent on admin tasks by 25%.
Wow, that's a lot of time freed up.
Right. It's not just about the numbers. DeLorenzo's team was happier too. Less drudgery, more engagement.
Happy employees are a good sign. What about their clients? Did they notice a difference?
Absolutely. Automation led to fewer errors, which means things like invoices and reports were more accurate.
Okay, so less frustration for everyone.
Right. And that translated to happier clients and a stronger reputation for DeLorenzo.
Interesting. We often think of automation as a way to boost efficiency and profits.
Which is important.
Totally. But you're right, there's also this ripple effect on how a company is perceived.
Think about it. When you have a great experience with a company, you tell people.
Yeah, word of mouth is powerful.
And for DeLorenzo, that meant more referrals, better reviews, a real competitive edge.
It's like a chain reaction of positive outcomes, all stemming from this strategic approach to automation.
Exactly. So what can our listeners take away from all of this?
Well, if a real estate agency can transform their business with automation, imagine what it could do for you.
It's not just about selling houses. It's about finding ways to work smarter in any field.
Here's a question for you. What's one area in your work or life that feels like a constant time drain?
Where you're stuck doing the same tedious tasks over and over again.
Could automation be the key to unlocking more time and energy for the things you actually want to do?
I think it's worth exploring.
Definitely.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What are your automation challenges? What are your success stories?
Share your ideas and questions with us. Let's keep the conversation going.
Thanks for joining.